Oh my god, yes. Hog. You ever seen Xanathar fly? Bruh. Hello, my fair citizen. Strider here with a glory hole inspection. I know. It's great, right? It's great. So this deck revolves around playing the opponent's deck. It's basically what we want to do. We're going to find out what they're using and we're going to take it for ourselves. And yeah, because the only thing better than playing our own deck is net decking. Best way for us to net deck is by just using the opponent's decks, because most people net deck. So why do we have to decide what deck we play when the opponents can decide what deck we play by us stealing their deck? We're going to play the opponent's cards using 3 of our own cards. You Find Some Prisoners, Siphon Insight, and Xanathar Guild Kingpin. These are all super fun cards. You Find Some Prisoners is a 2-mana instant, which I love the fact that both You Find Some Prisoners and Siphon Insight are instances, and they're both 2 mana. It's ridiculous. I love it. So You Find Some Prisoners, you can destroy an artifact with it, which is cool, but usually we will exile the top 3 cards of the opponent's library, choose one of them, and then until the end of our next turn, we can play it. It's pretty nice. And we can spend mana as or mana of any color. The most important part is that we can play the card. It's not only cast the card, which means we can take a land if we need to. If we're mana screwed, we just get to take one of their lands, which is really nice. But a lot of the times, we'll just take a card that we don't want them to have, or something that we can cast that we want, things like that. Again, it's only till the end of your next turn, so also keep that in mind. And Siphon Insight is essentially the same thing, except you're only looking at the top 2 cards of the opponent's library. You can exile one of them face down, put the other one at the bottom of the library, and you may look and play the exile card for as long as it remains exiled. So this one never goes away, you just always get to have it. So this is really, really cool on that front. You get to look at less cards, but you always get it, which is really nice. And then, of course, you may spend mana or as many mana of any color, right? So that's always nice. However, this one also has flashback of 3, which means once you cast it once, it goes to your graveyard. You can cast it from your graveyard for 3 mana, and it's still an instant. So you're really just getting 2 cards from their library for the price of 5 total mana, but it's really, really nice. I like it a lot. One of the best ways to get the cards exactly what we want is we're using Memory Lapse. I know I never use counter spells. However, I do really like Memory Lapse in this deck. Memory Lapse, obviously, you counter a spell and you put it on top of its owner's library instead into their graveyard. So I'm like, they cast a spell and I'm like, I want that spell. I don't want you to have that. I want that. So we Memory Lapse it, put it on top of their library, and then on our turn, I'm just like, You Find Some Prisoners or Siphon Insight, and then you just take that card. It's really fucked up because usually when you're playing these cards, you have to use something to shuffle away their library or something like that, right? Or another counter spell to hard counter it. But in these cases, we're just taking the card away from them, which is exactly what we're trying to do. We also have Devious Cover-Up, which is another counterspell, but this is the counterspell I actually really, really like. One of the only counterspells I legitimately like. Devious Cover-Up, 4 mana, counter target spell. If it's countered this way, exile it instead of putting it into their graveyard. You may shuffle up to 4 cards from your graveyard to your library. This is amazing because we're going to shuffle things like You Find Some Prisoners and Siphon Insight, if we haven't done the flashback part, back into our library, or Memory Lapse if we need to. Xanathar, obviously, if it dies. It's just really, really cool. I like the fact that it has that shuffle ability, but most importantly is that it exiles the spell that you counter. That is the part that I feel is most important, because there are still a lot of graveyard decks, graveyard synergy decks. I got really into Devious Cover-Up when Nexus of Fate was a card because you couldn't get rid of it unless you exiled it. So Devious Cover-Up was the best part about it, was that it just destroyed Nexus of Fate, right? And of course, the last card that we have to steal all of their cards is Xanathar, Guild Kingpin. It's a 6-mana legendary creature. It's not very good. It is a 5/6, which is nice. It's got a fat ass. It's hard to deal with, but it's still susceptible to targeted removal, which is also why we have Memory Lapse and Devious Cover-Ups to protect our Xanathar. So Xanathar has a really, really nice ability of, at the beginning of your upkeep, choose target opponent until end of turn. That player can't cast spells. You may look at the top card of their library at any time. You may play the top card of their library, and you may spend mana or mana of any color to cast this way. This is great because, again, you get to play the card. So you can use lands, which is great. A lot of times what we'll do is we'll play cards from the top of their library until it's a land, and then we'll give them the land. And then we'll do the same thing next turn, unless it's super late game and we're really confident in just being able to deal with whatever they have. That's also a thing that we can do. But Xanathar is a really, really cool card. It means they can't counter any of our spells since it's our turn. They can't cast anything. It's just fantastic. I really, really, really like this card. It's just not very good usually. But this is the second deck that I've ever been able to make that it actually works. It actually works, and it does very, very well in this deck. So if you can protect your Xanathar, turns out it's a pretty good card. In the end, I will say that this deck is the truth. It's a phenomenal deck, but it is very expensive. If you want to take it and build it at home, it's going to run you 42 rares and 5 mythics. God damn. It's expensive, but it's very, very good. So I highly recommend this deck. If you want the deck list the way it is right now, it will be posted at the top right-hand corner of this video. It'll take you over to my Aether Hub page. If you want the text-based version, it should be in the description below, as well as another link over to the Aether Hub page. And just as a reminder, whenever a brand new standard set comes out, we do a box opening for all the tier 2 and tier 3 subs over at Twitch and all the chiefs and executives here on YouTube. So if you want to be a part of that and get a pack opened by me on stream and in a YouTube video and then physically mailed to you by me, then make sure to hit that join button to see all the details, or go over to twitch.tv/StriderStone and become a tier 2 or tier 3 sub over there. Stay salty and enjoy the games. What are you gonna do? I think we need card draw. More sweepers. We added some already. I don't know. I don't know if we need to go up to 8. Stifle the Shepherd, true. If I had Stifle up still. Okay, back to only aggro. Fucking hate Languish. Swear to God. I can't let it. It's too late to start a prediction now. I like how Xanathar laughs every time. Okay. Those stifles are actually, like, fantastic. But it's not really going to do anything for us right now, right? Yeah. Just die to a fucking goddamn Faceless Haven. Okay. Three, four, five. All right, one more land. So we'll probably just have to Memory Lapse here. Stifle. Yeah. Do you think they have their Vanishing Light in their hand? All they needed to do was put down one creature, so yeah. I mean, I have their Vanishing Light. But now they get the Banishing Light. Heck W. My Banishing Light. My Banishing Light. I want to use that on your Cleric class. Yes. Oh. Damn it! I would have loved that. I would have loved that. I would have loved that. Well, 1 HP, yes. Does that kill my Xanathar now? It's 4/5. Yeah, that kills my Xanathar now. Shit. Lifelink. Yes. It's my life. It's a good life. It's a good life. That's not good. Huh. Thank you. Thank you. All right, Faceless Haven neutralized. put a 1/1 counter on this to get more life. Yeah. I put it on my Xanathar. Wait!
Why are you running?
But my Pride Maid. You didn't want to see my Pride Maid?
But my Pride Maid.
Yeah, I mean, 8 board wipes should be fine. But I'll go to 10. We're flooding today. I mean, I have 28 lands technically. Technically. But that's only because Valakut Awakening. Running 24 and then 4 Valakuts, but let's see how 23 works. Okay, this is better. Yes! This is much better. Mucho better. It went in full control and then it went away. What the fuck was that? Why does Xanathar laugh every time I do that? Alright. Top 3. Oh, because Cleric class. That's right. That's right. Laughing with me? Yeah, I know. Sure. Hey. They were not happy about it. I'll take that. I will take that. My Banishing Light. Siphon Insight is sweet. EC, I'll definitely take that. 100% will take that. Our ECD, comrade. Our ECD. Oh, Measy. Reminds me of Deezy. Or Deezy. Whatever. Miss Deezy. Kill it. Dare you. Don't exile it, but kill it. Yeah, you can kill it, just don't exile it. This is even, that's even. It's unfortunate. Oh my god, yes. Hog. You ever seen Xanathar fly? Bro. No! Before Xanathar. How could you? Man. At least I got an attack in, right? Devious Cover-Up, am I in a dream? No. Kind of want to put more. I don't want to put more Devious Cover-Ups in there. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? In Zenith for 8? Hoggy. Aw, who the fuck's my blood son? I mean, I know it's there, but... Yes, we got the soot. Get that. Do this so we don't have to discard the hand size. Okay, we didn't have to discard the hand size. Opponent was more scared of their own deck. Yeah, I believe it. So the secrets they don't like. Yeah, they knew. They definitely knew what I had. Only because I had what they have. All right. Let's see. Do we find prisoners? Sure. Show me your prisoners. I mean, yes. Jesus. That was good hits. Good hits. Good job, us. Good job, us. Well, it'd be a shame if you were running Collected Company and I was playing Ritual of Soot, wouldn't it?
Multi-kill.
It would, wouldn't it? Really need their sleeves? On your upkeep, I will take your Banishing Light. Yep. Taking your Banishing Light. Thank you. I appreciate all the support you've given me over the years. Oh no! What else you got? No. There was literally no reason for me to do any of that. Awesome. All right, cool. Actually, this is great. It's terrifying. There are individual triggers. Big sad. I actually like everything else that's in my hand right now, so I think it's fine. If they have a third fucking Righteous Valkyrie, I swear to dick. For a fourth one? All right. That's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, if they have a fourth one, I'll be omega sad. And that would be a third collected company, or a fourth. Yeah, if they have a fourth collected company or a fourth Righteous Valkyrie, I'll be forever sad. Land Destruction deck, Teamer deck, very... I don't think Teamer Land Destruction is usable, no. Okay. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. Yep. Oh, I could have played. Oh, I could have played that. Floated the. Why did I think that was 3 mana? I don't think Teamer is good for land destruction. I don't think Teamer works very well. It's very unfortunate. Hog. Wait. But I was so exalted. But I was exalted. Had enough white mana to make Heliod a creature? Yeah. It was really easy with that. The Book of Exalted Deeds, or whatever, like, that's 3 white. But then we still had, you know, the Heliod, and then the 2 other things that steal their shit. It's not looking good for them. Yeah, it was the opponent had a great deck. I was super happy about it. I'm glad they had a good deck. That made our deck so much better. It's the best. Soul Warden rather than Unknown Card seems pretty okay. Yeah, that's true. But I could have used that Soul Warden to our advantage. We could. I mean, it didn't really matter. What up, John? How's it going, mine? Did they keep that on top? I don't know. I can't tell. I hate that. Soul Warden. How's it going, John? How was your stream? Shout outs to John Likes Games. Good friend of the stream. Fellow Janker offer. I have one of those too. You're gonna be surprised. Nice. Ta-da!
Surprise, motherfucker.
Are you surprised, opponent? First part of the stream was horrible? That sounds horrible. I hate when that happens. So many puns, that happens. Oh, that's fine. I have a Ritual of Soot. See, I might just Xanathar, to be honest. Should we just Xanathar? Nah, let's Soot. I think we. What in the dick is this? It's land that taps for black. Got it. We're playing Poppet Stitcher? What the fuck is Poppet Stitcher? What up, Mama May? How you doing? Mama likes games. How dare you? How dare you, opponent? It's actually really smart. It's like they knew what was at the top of our library. I think it's Mama Likes John. Yeah, something like that. John likes Mama. It's a new creature that makes decaying zombies. Ah. I want to put this out, but I need protection. Fine. We'll leave that loyalty up just in case they're doing something with it. And then we can Extinction Event to get rid of the Heliod. And that if they put down a triple white mana thingamabop. Like a mbop, dibidapa doobop? Dibidapa doobop? Something like that? How's the stream going? It's going good. It's going good, can't complain. Aha! Problem is, if they have an instant speed kill spell, Memory Lapse doesn't really do anything here. You know? But are you supposed to counter it anyway, just to make them draw it again? And then do it on their turn? That situation didn't come up, but if it were to... Well, now I can't Languish that bitch. But Extinction Event still hits odd. Which is fine. Wait, so what was wrong with the Poppet Factory then? Was it just like not good? Sure. I will allow you to make that Heliod a creature, I promise. That was so slow. Temple of Smiles? All right. I am in a lot of trouble here. I am in a lot of trouble. Or for any counter magic or something, where version is just bad. That happens. Alright. I have a blocker. It doesn't fly yet. Aha! It's fine. All right. I still don't like the position that we're in. Not gonna lie. I don't think we're in a good spot here. I don't think we're in a good spot. Why not Extinction for odd? Because I kind of wanted them to play another card that's in their hand that turns their Heliod online, and then I can exile their Heliod too. But I also want to... How dare they? Heck W? All right, let's go. Artifact, enchantment, or planeswalker. Okay. Let's move that one to the front. All right, back up to 20. You're reading his own card? It's possible. It's possible. Like, Fracture does nothing. Fracture does nothing for you. You can have a useless card. You've already destroyed your own Dawn of Hope. July? Poggers. Exile target monocolored permanent. Poggers. Johnny Poggers. You can have the land. That's fine. No, Fracture kills it though. It's a 15-15? I'll take it. I know he can't fracture, but yeah, and there's no, I don't think I'm gonna block with that, but maybe, who knows. 15, nice. Zombie wave. Opponent, your deck is sweet. I really like it. It's doing work. Nice life gain deck. Thank you. I built it myself. I am a filthy net decker. It's a big pigeon. Sultai Brokos of Eternity. I don't know. Dredge's playable baby. I don't know what Dredge is either. But my square is covering up Xanathar. They got another one? How dare they? How dare they? I think they have to attack my Ajani, right? Thanks so much for the Settle the Wreckage tip. You debated so much. Yeah. Settle the Wreckage is sweet. Dawn of Hope. Take it. Tech W. Alright, let's gain a bunch of life. Pog. Life gain splashing Grixis. Yeah. Odd. All my creatures are even. They didn't see it. Yeah, I could have also used Shalai's ability. I was able to use Dawn of Hopes. I used Heliod's earlier. I used Heliod's ability earlier. It was great. This deck looks sick. It's a pretty sweet deck. It's doing things. Definitely does the things. I'll keep it because Valakut Awakening. I like Valakut Awakening. It fixes all the things. Unless we're too late for it to fix the things. Might be a little bit too much. That massive sky noodly dick! Exactly. All right, Lotus Field off top. Scoopy doopy doo, where are you? Excuse you. Lotus Field. All right, whatever. Whatever. You got an interview for promotion at work tomorrow morning? Nice. Congrats, man. All right, that might have been a bit BM. But zombie wave. I need life. I don't have a way to gain life. Xanathar's lit. You think they can do 6 damage to my Xanax? Do you think a burn deck can do 6 damage with 4 mana? I believe they can. I believe they can. I'll save this for the ult. I'll make them big sad.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hog. A little bit confused as to where our counter spells are. But, you know. Yeah, I'm like a little sad about that. I am running counter spells. Sorry. They keep killing my Xanathars.
Oh, today's my lucky day. Time to fight fire with fire.
Sure. Fuck you.
Nobody tells me what to do.
I will tell you what to do. Yep.
Whatever. Figure it out on your own.
Whatever. I'll take another shock. Why not? Why not? My counter spells. Or rather, my burn spells. Yes. It's a sweet card. We can do some damage with this. No, I'm gonna go for another one. Okay. Alright, that's stupid. Ah! I like Siphon Insight. I'm having a great time. Having a great time. Black, blue. Sure. I'm about to mill this bitch right here.
Do it.
Don't do it. Yeah. Dang. I'll take it. I'll take it. Can I have that? It was the wrong spell, but I'll take it. All right. Cool. No! Opponent. Leave my shit alone. Oh my god, how could you? I'm storming off, baby. Just kidding, I'm drawing lands. I'm drawing lands, baby. Drawing lands, baby. Shut up, chat. Shut up, chat. Um, all right, whatever. I have memory lapse. Don't care. Easy. Yeah. See, we're net decking right now, by the way. Yep. Counterburn. Aha! Imagine if opponent hadn't wasted 12 damage on Xanathars. Yeah, I mean, we would have won a long time ago if they hadn't killed both of our Xanathars. Ionize this, bitch. In the end, this deck ended up going 9 and 8. However, there's 4 different versions of this, but that's because, you know, obviously you have to go through the evolution of the deck. The version that we landed on that performed very well went 8 and 2. So it's a very good deck after we made the much necessary changes. So I highly recommend it. It's a very good deck. As far as weaknesses go, I think the only one that we might have is a mono red burn. Now, granted, we do have ways to beat mono red burn, obviously, because we are running the Siphon Insight and you find some prisoners, so we're able to steal their burn spells and use it against them. However, it still gets to the point where can they burn us down before we can steal their burn or before we can counter their stuff and just establish that kind of dominance, because we don't have any life gain in this deck. So that is the biggest weakness, fact that we don't have any life gain. There's minimal planeswalker removal, not really anything. So any type of actual Super Friends deck, something that's running a lot of planeswalkers, will probably have a lot of problems with that as well. But that is something to keep in mind. We didn't really run into any of those, or if we did, we didn't really have any problems with it. So it's hard to say for sure, but again, it's a very limited sample size. It's only 10 games with the good version, but I really liked it. It ended up being a very, very good deck. I personally enjoyed it. Very few times can you actually play Xanathar and feel good about doing it and still win. Xanathar is typically a very bad card, but in this deck, he fucking claps booty cheeks like he does in the artwork. You can tell in the artwork. Definitely looks like every single one of his little eyeball arms clapping booty cheek. Every single one. And as for yesterday's comment question of the day, I asked you, did you know that if you hover over cards in MTGA, your opponents can actually see the cards that you hover over? If you didn't, now you know. But if you did, tell me a story about how you've used it to your advantage. Here are your stories. And if you want your comment featured in these videos, make sure that you answer the comment question of the day every single day, 7 days a week in the comment section below. Thank you all so much for watching. If you made it to this point, it means you either really enjoyed the video or you fell asleep and I'm waking you up now. Either way, thank you for all the support. I really do appreciate it. If you want to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification, come out with videos 7 days a week.